So I'm here on a fact-finding mission. Some of the things I've observed is that there needs to be greater investment in the facility. It is a large property, no doubt, but the level of investment to manage the waste that comes here is very low, very inadequate. We need to change the way we view waste. So waste is not the end product. Waste could be the input to an end product. And I think this is a glorious opportunity for an entrepreneur to come and take it over. My view is that the landfill, this Riverton City dump, should be divested, contracted out, be operated under private sector company, where the waste can be harvested, recycled, and there is potential for energy here. When we were walking, we smelled the traces of methane, which is a gas that can be used to create energy. So the waste is not the end of the consumption cycle. The plastics, the tiles, all the other things that come here can be recycled, can be reused. And I don't think the government is doing enough to do that. I think there should be an expedited process to hand this over to a private operator. And I say this because the NSWMA is statutorily tasked with the regulatory function. It was never really conceived for them to be operating a landfill. They were supposed to be the oversight and regulatory body to make sure that our waste is actually being disposed of in the correct way. They're not doing that. Their time and effort is consumed with trying to manage a landfill. Now, if the landfill goes bad, who do you hold accountable? The regulatory power is with the person who's managing the landfill. That does make for good governance. So my view on from what I've seen, and I've gotten information from people to manage, greater investment needs to be made here. The investment doesn't have to come from the government budget. It can be private sector, and especially if you change the business model on which the dump operates, it could be a very profitable self-financing venture. The Jamaica Labour Party looks at this as a very serious environmental issue as well. My constituents complain to me all the time. I have a large medical bill for people with respiratory illnesses, and of course the dislocation. Sometimes the fires here are so huge that roads are impassable. People have to stop. We lose. Schools have to be closed. We lose production. We lose productivity. So it is an important part of our policy platform that we will spend greater time on ensuring that we convert this dump into a landfill, that we make it self-financing, that we privatize the dump, and that we come with policies to better manage our waste. We are proposing, advocating the separation of waste. We believe it can be done in a phased way. We believe all government agencies and schools should start the process, and then you move to commercial and industrial, and then put it to households and residential. I think that is something that we need to do as part of the transformation of our society in the next 50 years. We shouldn't have this being with us in the next 50 years of Jamaica's development. For the next 50 years, I envision this to be a green landfill, and I want all Jamaicans to start to think green.